Okay, in 5.9, we're asked to calculate the DC operating points of this circuit and determine what mode or region it's operating in. So if I1, the current flowing through both of those biasing resistors right here, was much bigger than the base current, then there would be a simpler method that we can use, but we're not going to assume that, and we're going to do something that works every time. So what we're going to do is transform this into its Thevenin equivalent with respect to this terminal. To do that, you use the voltage divider equation to get the voltage that's right here from the Thevenin perspective and the Thevenin equivalent resistance, and we get that by shorting the DC source on this voltage divider, and that gives us R1 in parallel with R2, which comes out to 10,880 ohms. So this is the equivalent circuit. After doing that, IB can then be found from this formula right here. So we just have to guess VBE and iterate until we get something that's close to our guess. So with our initial guess of 740 millivolts or 0.74 volts, we get an IB that's equal to 5.51 microamps. IC is found by multiplying that by beta, although that's bad practice in real life. Once we get this IC value, we can then compute what VBE corresponds to that. And that's what we're doing right here. And we get a VBE of 0.721, which is pretty significant variation from our guess. So we repeat this procedure pretty much with this new VBE right here. If we repeat that, I think I did it 3 times. In the end, we get a VBE that is close to about 0.725 in between 0.73 volts. And I stopped iterating. So the DC operating points from there are just found by using the formulas on the previous page. And to compare the region, VBE is greater than 0 at 0.725. That's what I used. So the base emitter junction is forward biased. VC, collector voltage, is found by VCC minus IC times RC. That comes out to about 500 millivolts. So the collector base junction is also forward biased. So this transistor is not in the active mode. It's actually in soft saturation.